a month ago that you said that you wanted your guys taking more three-point attempts, and that's obviously happened. It's become one of your biggest strengths here. Is this kind of what you envisioned your offense to get to at this point?
Yeah, I thought the big thing was Julius adding the three to his game, but we wanted everyone to improve in that area, and then to also be unselfish. So it's important to move the ball, hit the paint, and then make your rim read, and then make sure you're hitting the open man and trusting the pass. And oftentimes it's the second pass off that penetration. And so I think they're playing for each other, which is the critical thing, because I just didn't want to take wild threes. I wanted to make sure they were high quality threes, and I think we've done that. And I think we see the value in it. If you look at what's going on in the league, we know that's an important part of what we have to do if we want to be successful.
Steve Popper.
Julius obviously got you guys going early, but then it just seems like RJ, every game seems to be coming up big in the second half, offensively carrying a lot of load. Just how has it been splitting things up like this?
No, and that's the best part about the team. It's, and Julius is our engine, but we have a lot of guys stepping up, and the way that trust the game. The game is going to tell you, who's getting what shot. And, even if we call a play for you, doesn't mean it's your shot. It means it's your responsibility to make the right play for the team. And Julius has set the tone for that. So when the second defender comes, he'll move the ball, and then when other guys are having plays called for them, they're doing the same thing. So everyone's making the extra pass. Everyone's willing to share and sacrifice for the team, put the team first, and that's what you need to have a winning team. And there's still a lot of room for growth for us, and I think we're seeing that.
Mark Berman.
Hey, Tom, I know it was only 8-9 minutes, but Obi hit three-pointers. I mean, do you see even it's contagious with his three-point shooting?
Yeah, Obi's been practicing great. I thought he played great tonight. Our bench gave us a huge lift, and he was at the heart of it. I thought they played very well together. He's put a lot of extra time into his shooting. He's coming back at night. He's grooving his shot, so I think he's gaining confidence. But he's practicing well, too, when we do practice, but his concentration has improved. So he's an important part of that second unit. And when they can go in and give us a lift like they did today, that's huge for us.
Ryan Mahoney.
Tom, Nick Nurse was saying, it isn't like he can tell his team they played poorly. You guys just played better. Is it kind of, you're on a good run when something like that happens, where it isn't like the team made mistakes or they were missing guys? They had a good team, played pretty well, and right now you guys are just kind of clicking a little better than that?
Well, you have to give Toronto a lot of credit. They've had a very unusual season in terms of playing away from home, then being hit with COVID and having injuries, and to navigate through all that. But they've been playing at a very high level. They had a 4-game winning streak going into this game. And any team that has a Lowry and a Van Fleet and Anunoby and Siakam, that's a heck of a team. And I like the pickup with Birch. Boucher was out for them tonight, but that's a very talented team, and Nick's done a great job with them. So it's a good, solid win for us. And we knew we would have to play well to beat them, and I felt that we did. And then the challenges keep coming. We have to get ready for Phoenix, and Phoenix is a different challenge, but we have to be ready when that ball goes up. But I think the same thing is going to winning each game, and it starts with your preparation and knowing your opponent well.
Ian O'Connor.
Tom, you talked obviously a lot about Randall's work ethic this season. Has that had a tangible impact on his teammates, and if so, how has that manifested itself in your play?
Yeah, and no question about it. It's it always starts with your best players, and if they work like that, it sets the tone for the team. And so he's relentless. And it's not an accident that he's having the type of season that he's having. His commitment. I could see it from the first day I met him, just looking at the type of conditioning he had and how committed he was to turning this thing around. And so You know, I could recall back in the 90s when I first arrived here as an assistant, the thing that blew me away was Patrick Ewing was every morning in the off season. He was the first guy in the building, worked like crazy and got himself ready, and the rest of the team did the same. And you know, I think that's leadership. It's not, you know, what you say, it's what you do. And when you see an example like that, it gives you confidence and it gives the team confidence.
Last question, Stefan B.
Hey Tom, you guys are 21-10 at home. I know that was a goal of you guys to take home court advantage and run with it. I mean, what's been the key there?
And it was a goal right from the beginning of the season. You know, we wanted to build winning habits, and we wanted to establish a winning record at home and take care of home court. And so I think understanding what goes into that each and every day is important. And you can't take shortcuts. There's no shortcuts for this. You have to be willing to make a commitment. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to put the team first. We know we have great fans here, and we're trying to give them something to be proud of.